The World of the Damned. The World of the Damned is a non-fictional prelude from the historical research and evaluation of the primary messages from the Bible. The messages inform the human race that died and lived in the world of the damned that none are saved. The mission of the Book of Secrets series is to provide basic instructions before leaving Earth. This information is based on recognized references in the Bible, which is available in any language worldwide. The following presentation fulfills the prophecy known before the first human was made. The Bible provides written accounts of the origins of species, and examines the claim that only humans survived the flood. The World of the Damned is the public preview of the conclusions of research that provide anyone the opportunity to preview the knowledge of the end. Understand the time of the present to fulfill your purpose that will affect your fate. The research evaluated the Bible as a composition of a story with a beginning, middle, and end. This evaluation was performed without the characters or their events that identify the primary messages the composition presents. All have sinned and live and die in the world of the damned. Many know and trust the written word, and some do not care. It is a fact the Bible represents the foundation from which all writing evolved. From its written account of the human race that survived the flood to their destruction and the end of the world of the damned. The secondary message is that none are saved. There is only salvation through the Savior Jesus Christ as it is written in the Bible. The account is from a pre-Adamite, whose oral history is passed from generations to the present, and reveals the events that preceded the flood. He witnessed the terrifying events that washed the giants, Nephilim, and the pre-Adamite civilization that built the pyramids around the world were into the seas. The purpose of the information is certainty, and the knowledge will provide understanding with wisdom to replace the fear of the unknown. World of the damned, the end of the world, humanity. This is the important message of the Bible. The end of the world, humanity, can be found in the chapter of Revelation. The words describe, with an emphasis on finality, that the old earth will be gone and the new earth will be in its place. The Book of Secrets provides the science of the description in Revelation by identifying the causative factor of what is being described and confirms its source from the hard disciplines of science. There are events that precede the end and are described as flaming stones raining down from the sky, and two of these events occur, with one preceding the other. The graphic provides the visual of how two separate events occur that confirms the description in Revelation with pre-Adamite knowledge of the last passage and what precedes the arrival of the destroyer. A common theme that is supposed to occur before the events of Revelation is a rapture promoted as the Christian meeting of the Savior Jesus Christ in the air. The Book of Secrets presents the science that it is the most horrible death a human can experience. This description from the Bible describes the loss of gravity of Earth that will eject everything off its surface into the vacuum of space. The end is the beginning, and all will realize that none are saved. The Book of Secrets, Series 1, The End of the World, Humanity. The flood was caused by the passage of our solar sun's twin called the Destroyer in the Bible, which passed within 13 million miles of Mars. The pre-Adamites watched the horror in the sky unfold as a plume of material rose from the fire planet, Mars, rising upwards into space, drawn to the Arrow, comet, that was approaching. After leaving the safety of the cave, the pre-Adamite observed the fire planet, which drastically changed from what he had seen in the past. It appeared the heavens were rearranged like the land outside of the cave was stripped of all life for as far as the eye could see. Mountains had moved or disappeared, and tepid water pooled into basins, but no life could be found within miles of the mountain cave. Earth was affected, and the cataclysmic events were used to build a system of control over the survivors of the human race and plan for the enslavement of their descendants, with a prison they do not see. The destroyer is classified by science as an unusual body that travels at comet speeds of 200,000 kph. The identification of C-2014 can be found in the Celestial Catalog, with estimates of trajectory, location, and approach. The destroyer is approaching our solar system, and the estimated arrival is 2031 plus or minus 1. The current trajectory indicates that it will pass within 10.5 million miles of the Mars side, above the crown of Earth. The pre-Adamite witnessed the previous passage of the destroyer's destructive effects on the fire planet, Mars. The destroyer's gravitational tidal waves destroyed the gravity, ripping atmosphere, water, and miles of its surface into space, drawn upward and to the tail of the destroyer debris field in its wake. Subscribe to the Book of Secrets, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. Be a Patreon participant. The Book of Secrets provides anyone with the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom to face any eventuality the future brings. It is our honor to provide this information for your review and consideration. You can let us know with a comment, like, or subscribe to be notified. You will not miss any knowledge, wisdom, or understanding you can acquire from the Book of Secrets that will contribute to your navigation as you pass through the world of the damned, prepared for any eventuality. For additional videos or Patreon subscription and participation, https www.patreon.com/cc not for profit Inc. or use the QR code or the URL in the description. Questions? Email info@partnershipamerica.org. Apple Store, Biomarks, plus Creature Capture 2 in one application for iOS multi-camera phones, https apps.apple.com yes app Biomarks Creature Capture 2 in 1 ID 64787484460